Sister Kus, Mama Sadiano, Sadiano, with them, Mama Sadiano, Sister Kus, Mama Wadiano, Wadiano, with them, Mama Wadiano, yeah, Roro, yeah, Roro, Roro, yeah, Roro, Roro, yeah, Roro, Roro, yeah, Roro, yeah, Roro, Roro, yeah, Roro. Yeah, I'm on raw, yeah, Make a jam my shirt first. My mood high, I know they want verse. Some girl won't do make a jam my dressness. This song no they make any sense, but after we go see the difference. Like see with the fans. Forget to blog yourself on the coins. Who come first? Who come next? Who come less? Who come past? No they worry me. So why me? I me. Fast one to my homie Santi. I tell you this song. I'm at the by this song they catch. Like Obi nim stick out they attach. But Charlie me quick face the fat. This big song with it cause the flat. I feel yeah raw, yeah raw, yeah raw, yeah raw, yeah raw. I feel yeah raw, yeah raw, yeah raw, yeah raw. I'm on raw, yeah raw. Still no fear. They hit on the brother man. They work at you last year. Yo, but we still there here. True. Yeah, that yeah, all you're being feel what they call the cat. If I want to me to me from the cat, or coffee, I talk like chop only JJ, boss. You see the fire with the bring come down. If you want in town, like what are you for drink and town? When the beat drop there, you for your second, when you second, come on, you second, when you second, this be the new virus. In Q2 go be Holy Bible. Then go judge for Holy High Court. See the song make many go nuts. Shall I believe or not? It be shot on shots. The song no be mixed. It be something wrong. I mean the vibe no they wet condom. But the girls go to shoot bomb. They do say mushy as a tom tom. But give it to me, I really wanna jump on. DJ Danny come and turn the volume up. Cause when the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second, you second, when you second. Come on, when the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second. Come on, you second, when you second, you second, when you. Charlie, I tell you, say we know they can play. This no be Charles Kelly, no be Tom play. Cause they be see how to go play and pay. You go spread on the street like some birthday cake. I say you no go fit to look my face, even if I am born by this. Cause I am born by grace and I tie my leaves. When the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second. You second, when you second. Come on, when the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second. Come on, you second, when you second, you second, when you second. When the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second. Only you second, when you second. Come on, when the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second. You see the fire with the bring come down. If you want in town, like what are you for drink come chow? Drink come chow. So when the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second. Only you second, when you second. Come on, when the beat drop there, you for you second, when you second, you second, when you second. Come on, you second, you second, when you second. Yes, sir. You know they see say life is unfair. People know they like them all share. She say you they move them they irate. Take your car make I do my track. Different you, different me, my friend. So your strength know they make my sense. Your strength know they match my strengths. Original, I do my things. Everything say I do, you won't do.
For 200 of your favorite top Ghanaian DJs across the world, coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform.
This is how we do each and every time of Black Star DJs Worldwide.
Black Star DJs Worldwide. Black Star DJs. All your top Ghanaian DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut on the background.
Ghana songs for worldwide. Let's go. Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs worldwide. Or visit our website now to book top Ghanaian DJs for your next event. Anywhere in the world. At www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.
Yes, I think we are live now.
Okay. Yes, we live?
Yeah, we're live. We're live. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm echoing. Let me.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, much better than Quacks, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to another episode of the Spotlight by Black Star DJs Worldwide. Big shout out to all the Black Star DJs that are tuned in. Big shout out to everybody that's tuned in for this episode of Black Star DJs. For this particular one, I feel outnumbered by the Ewe people. In the house. I go by the name DJ Quakes. I'll be your host alongside my other hosts, DJ Kujo, right now, and then DJ Big Joe. Big Joe, where you at? Wave to the people.
Yeah, everyone. Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
Nice. Today we have a very special edition. As you know, Black Star DJs, we are all about taking Ghana music global and showcasing Ghana talent. And so tonight we have a very, 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 very fast rising star in Ghana, making a lot of noise, made some hits with some of the top artists like Medical and Stonebwoy, and is fully repping the Ewe people. None other than Agbeshi.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, sir. I'm very honored, and I must say I'm very humbled to be on this very huge platform. And thank you for giving me the opportunity to be here today.
Absolutely. I hear you represent the Ewe people strong.
Yeah. I mean, it's the gang, it's the Ewe gang movement.
It's the
experience and then African music to the world. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. So I guess you and Ed, I think you've done a few tracks with Edem, right?
Yeah, we've done one or two. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, very nice. But you didn't start your career in the Volta region part of Ghana, right? I also know that you live in Dansuma now.
I grew up actually in Dansuma. I was born in Dansuma.
Okay.
Schooled in Dansuma. And then right now I live in East Legon actually.
Oh, that means that you made all the money. You're done.
No.
You made. We don't need to continue this interview.
No. Growing up, I was told if you want to win, you need to join a winning team.
Whoever gave you that advice is very, very wise. Tell them so, Wajipa. So, and we just want to talk to you about your journey to this point. Some challenges you faced, just building your career. And as an upcoming artist, I know you're still, even though you're doing it, you're I saw you won an award in 2018 with VMA. And I see you've also done a lot of performances with some of the top artists and stuff like that. So kudos on those accolades. But I know you're still building. And so we want to understand, how you started and where you are right now. But before there's a lot of, this is an international audience. This is an international audience, watching this. You see, are we good?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, good.
Yeah, this is an international audience, watching this. So we want to start with a little bit about you. How was growing up in Dansuman like, and how did the music thing start for you?
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say good evening or good afternoon to all our viewers. Starting as a musician from Dansuman, I was just this young guy who was filled with the passion of music. Following music way back from school. I remember winning a prize from Obrafo at Kaneshi Complex when I had to rap his Paimuka song for him. So it felt like, yo, this guy is talented, you know. And the whole thing was that I have got the goal from day one. And before getting here, I had already foreseen myself doing music. But then I had wanted to make sure that I solidify my grounds properly, in the sense that I wanted to educate myself properly before I step out of that zone to portray that quote unquote artistry to people. So way back, it was just me just singing copyright of people's songs. I could remember in school and few of the international artist songs, you know, fanfares, you know, and I had my brother being there for me to take me through certain platform to, get the ears so people can hear me. I think he actually was the first person who took me to studio to record my first demo. Right? So I think for me, it has been passion and growth.
You said your brother was the first person to record your demo?
He took me to the studio for the first time to record.
Oh, got you.
That's great. Okay.
Amazing. So what happened after you recorded the first demo? Who heard it, and you know, how was that the beginning of Agbeshi as we know it?
Okay, so after recording that very demo, I remember from then I had want to start stopping performing other musicians' songs, because now I've had my song that I want people to hear. So I started, performing at the corners of Dansoman. I remember performing at a Goat House. I have performed at Kit Kat before, and I've performed at Awana. I have performed at Suman Children's Park. Few places that I could get the chance to exhibit my talent as a young boy coming up. Yeah, I did all of that. A few carnivals that was organized by individuals, so that has been it. But I think too that people around me from school and even my neighborhood saw the talent and where I was coming from, where I was going. So words to keep me going and things to do to support me get to my level was rendered. Today we are here.
I see. You look like you're still still very, very young, and you're starting strong. What you mentioned school? You went to, I think, Central.
Yeah, I schooled here in Accra. Yeah, I went to Salvation Army doing my junior high days.
Okay.
And I did a New Century, that's also in Dansoman.
New Century, right.
Yeah. From there I did IPMC, where I offered graphics and web designing.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So if you're an artist now, you'll be a graphic designer now.
Sure, obviously, because I've been trying to put together some of my artworks, and some of my videos are actually put on the storylines before.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very, very nice. So listen, Agbeshi, there's a lot, just so people, let's now get into it. There's a lot of artists coming out of Ghana right now. What makes Agbeshi special? What makes you, what different thing are you bringing to the industry?
I think my name alone tells it all. When you hear my name, you know that there's a different breed of artists. Talk of my content of or my pen game. I try as much as possible. I go deep as I can go to make people get. Because what will make one want to listen to music aside, how do you call it? Lyrics is that one to get a message, and on top of it, the bottom line is he or she wants to be amused with your music. So that very person wants to listen to music over and over. So for me, my songs have got that message, regardless of the message or however contest I'm playing with. I make sure that I get this part of my music right, because I want people to listen to my music over and over. You know, yeah.
I see. So what do you like to? What's your message in general? What do you like? What inspires you? What do you like to write about?
I think I'm more into reality. I'm more into reality vibes, and I like speaking for the voiceless, because I mostly want to talk about things that people who want to talk about that they can't. But the fact that I have the ability to create and have the following, I'll have to put their concept or whatever they want to tell the world into my song. So one feel like I can say things in my songs that like, oh, this situation I wanted to talk about. This guy is making it more enlightened. You get it? Yeah. So I mean, anything that has to do with life, trust me, I go for it.
The voice of the voiceless. I like that. What do you think that what do you think makes a great artist? Since you are still coming up, in your opinion, what really defines what a great artist is?
Well, I think a great artist will be that artist that knows his goals. When you know your goals and you know where you're focusing at, whatever you want to do, it makes you great. You can never be great when you don't know what you are doing. Yeah. So first of all, you need to set goals. I want to do this. I want to be able to target this. I want to be able to pierce through this certain group of people or certain generation to do this or do that, and that makes you perfectly that ball to, a great person that you can be, or anybody can define you as. Yeah. So for me, in getting the goals and setting them and making sure that you hit the particular point that can make it work or blast to the world.
Got you.
Can be called
great artists. Okay. So if I ask you now, who are your influences today? Which artists have influenced your style? You coming out, who do you look up to? Who would you say are the artists that have really had an impact in your career?
Locally or internationally?
Both.
Both.
Okay,
start with local and go to international.
Okay, sure. So I must confess, Obrafo had a huge influence on me.
Okay.
I had a great influence from Okonfo as well.
Oh, okay.
And, in our recent time, I think Stoneboy has been a very good inspiration. Samini has been a good inspiration, trust me, because I have tapped into his ways one way or the other. Getting close to him. Yeah. But internationally, my artists used to be, I don't know right now if they're still making music though, but Jaru and Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's and I can see that, because you do more hip life type music, right?
Yeah. I try to.
Can I jump in there for that question a little bit, please, Craig? With that said, Agbeshi, like as you mentioned about Jaru and Rick Ross, do you do rap music or do you sing? Like, can you clarify that for us? Are you like
okay? So I have grown from just mere artist to a proper musician. Let me break it down.
Okay.
I grew up rapping. Rapping. Trust me, anybody that has known Agbeshi for long will tell you that guy is a beast. But I grow to understand music in a sense that I want to be able to, give my following or my fans that music, regardless of me finding myself singing or not singing, because I have the ability to do it. Why can't I do it? But I'm a rapper. So when you check my profile, it tells you Agbeshi is a hip hop Afrobeat artist. So you get Afrobeat of me when I've decided to sing on a genre or on a beat.
Okay.
If must, or if the beat calls for.
Okay.
Please, are you getting me right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, we were losing you there for.
Did I answer that?
But we're good.
yeah,
Yeah,
we're
so-
good.
But did I answer the question?
Yes, you did.
Yes.
Joe,
I
he
think-
answered the question for you, right?
Yes, I think you did. You did in a way. Yes. But and also, Craig, before you continue, I'd just like to say a quick shout out to people joining. Please, if you're watching on Facebook, we welcome you to Black Star DJs Spotlight Show. Please do your best to share. I think we're still waiting for more people to share. I think we came a bit early today. Normally we do our show at 8, so we do apologize if But if you're here with us now, please do your best to share the link. It's very important. Joining the conversation. Of course, also you can ask your question through, sending your question through, and I will definitely ask the artists that we have. We have our artists this afternoon or evening, depending where you're watching from, is none other than Agbeshi. I think Agbeshi, probably you can correct me. Did I pronounce your name right? Can you? Yeah.
You know,
Agbeshi.
anytime I travel outside, I get that a lot. They come and say,
Yeah.
Agbeshi. I'm like, okay.
Okay. So that's how we're doing it. So please continue. Grace, I will hand it back to you to take over.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. Once again, big shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Make sure to share the video so that we can properly represent Black Star DJs and Agbeshi himself on this show. Agbeshi, I know you. I think okay. Are we good?
Yeah, your echo is back. Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Agbeshi, listen, I love that song that you did with Medical, Raw.
Thank you, sir.
But at the same time, like, how the hell did you come up with that theme? Like, how did you think about it? Can you tell me?
Okay. So now let me take it from where you did ask. Joe did ask about the fact that he wants to know whether I'm still rapping or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Am I clear, please? Am I clear?
Yeah.
Am I clear?
Keep going. Yeah, keep going.
So when I have realized that I need to come more commercial because I was doing so much of hardcore rap.
Mm-hmm.
So I did Original. Original is one of the songs that actually was released in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going forward. I did few commercial songs, but the feedback to me rapping hardcore was more positive than rapping the hardcore. So in order not to lose myself from the rap, I intend to want to be more flexible with my lyrics or with my pen on any beat I jump on. Now, choosing of beats come to play, which I'm conscious about the kind of beats I jump on, because I was once told that if you want the masses to follow you, you have to come to their level,
right?
So Rorohon was one of the songs that I woke up one day and just got into the studio. I got there, my producer was playing the beat, and I was like, yo, this beat is mad. So I had a concept where I wanted to talk about naked truth, like being open to issues, or like not beating around the bush. You want to say something, you go straight for it and say it. Now, this is me as a Nigerian trying to play with an account word. As commercial that I think I can go, then Rorohon came to mind. So Rorohon, I said, what within me, I know I wanted to tell people, all I was trying to send across is that Rorohon. Get it? So I say, Rorohon. So I did lay the hook. I did the hook. Then later my team was like, Charlie, this is mad. It's groovy to the beat is mad. I'm like, yeah. So by then I had met Medical when I had won the Artist of the Year for my region. So we met and we had vibe. And after laying the chorus and everything, then I called him like, yo, bro, I think I have this jam. I think I want to put you on. Then quickly, I visited him in his house. And he also fell in love with the song. He did his part. you know. Then boom, and we had the song done. Then yeah, that was it. That was the whole vibe. Like
wow. But you know, now that you explain it, I think I understand the songs better. But I saw there were a few videos of people dancing to Roro, and they were taking it literally.
I think it's misconception, and sometimes the following is like that. They it's word, sound, and power. So when you believe in word and sound power, you know that musicians are powerful. Because even before God created the world, he was like, let there be light, there was light. He spoke, So there's power when some of us are blessed with the power to speak and make it work. So with that of connection to humans, or however I'm supposed to put it, due to misconception, they end up taking up their clothes and so on. But I feel like it's normal. Everybody has got his or her way of getting amused. When I hear, I just want to flip in the air and throw my legs. Somebody want to take off his or her clothes.
Right. Right. No. That's a very artistic way of sort of bringing that message. But besides Roro, I see you have. I was listening to some of your music just before the show today. I heard Seke, which I really love. Nature's Call, original. You said No Worries. You have some. I have to give it to you. I like your vibe over there. Which of your tracks so far would you say is your favorite, and why? Why do you think?
The one with Kelvin Boy, God.
Yeah.
Why do you like that? I think that very song was actually a song where I was speaking about myself. And after laying, the song had no chorus by then, even though the melodies and everything in mind. After doing my verses, I was like, yo, I need that sweet voice to send the message across properly, because like I said from the one that I'm very that deep of a person, or deep of an artist. So, looking around me, myself, things that I've been through, where I started from, where I'm heading to, and all that. I realized God has been very, very good to me, because so many people that I started with had to fall off, not to continue the music journey anymore. But for example, right now, I'm like a yardstick to those people when they come to our musicians come to play. So, I try to send my message or whatever I was going through that music. So I had Kelvin Boy come on to do the chorus, which is called God. Yeah.
That's amazing. Talking about, and by the way, if you're just tuning in, once again, welcome to the Black Star DJ Spotlight Show. We are currently talking to none other than Agbeshi, one of the fastest rising stars in Ghana. He's doing some amazing work with a lot of people, and want to understand what his motivation is. But now, I want to ask you, Agbeshi, like you said before, a lot of people that you came up with, they kind of fell off. But you keep going. What is your motivation? What keeps you going?
Well, I realized that on my journey to life, I had given up on so many things, but music has been the only thing I never gave up on. So, if music should be the only last thing I have, why give up on it? Because I wouldn't have had anything, even though my education background would have put me out there. But passion-wise, what I love doing, what I am into fully is music. So if I can give up on other things like playing football and other interests that I had, and giving up on music as well, then it means that I'll be on a zero to life.
Right. So music has been your fallback, so to speak.
Can I just probe him a little bit on there?
Go ahead.
Agbeshi, DJ Kudo here. So basically, I know Roro is probably one of your, I'll say your all-time very popular song. That as DJs, when it came out, we were going out to parties, playing that song and people were just jumping, Ghana, globally, everywhere. I think later on there was a bit of an issue with that particular song. I know probably you might not want to say anything, but if you can clarify what was the main issue with Rorohun in terms of yourself and the gentleman that you produced that song with. Yes. So if you can just clarify how the issue with Rorohun, what was the particular problem, and if you want to tell us exactly what the situation was with Rorohun.
I think what happened is when we had ready to release the song, my brother Medical had how do you call it? His controversies with their current wife and then the ex-girlfriend, which was all over on the internet. So during that very time was when we released the song. So I think his trending in the media gave him a leverage on the song. So people thought the song was his,
Right.
But the thing is, he couldn't come out to tell the public that, look, the song is not mine, it's for the young man, or it's a brother, however. But me, I had team up with my management, and we had decided to do a damage control. Now we have to go straight forward to how to maneuver to let the world know that the song doesn't belong to Medical, which we had did so many things to before getting the attention on myself from shooting the video, and then few bloggers came in and so on before people of Ghana and then beyond got to know that so the song is the guy's song, not for Medical. Yeah.
Wow.
Great answer. Well done for that clarification there. So just to Bijo, just to touch on that, what do you think is your biggest challenge now as an artist in terms of working with other artists, especially within the Ghanaian music industry? So what is it? What is the biggest challenge that you have now?
For me, I think working with any other artist is not a challenge, because they know or I know that I've carved a niche where when Agbeshi come to play in the ears of people, they know that Agbeshi is a good artist. But the main challenge here right now is the media. The media is the only people that can carry the content or the message to the rest of the world. You understand me? So for me, I think the media need to listen to the new age of artists, because if I'm not lying, the industry has become like a one-way sort of a thing, and it shouldn't be like that. One thing that we must know is that if I'm here today, it doesn't mean that I'm going to be here forever. Obviously, there's going to be a time where Agbeshi, maybe by then, I might be some billionaire at my cool corner, enjoying. You see, and then there will be a new set of talents that will take my spot and be doing what I'm doing now. So the new, the already made artists need to understand that there's a new breed. They can never be here forever. And the media need to understand that they need to give chance for the new ones, make things work, because we have got different vibe to the age right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me just
very good answer there. Well done.
Okay. Sorry. Let me just go on Facebook and welcome each and everyone. Once again, you're all tuning to Black Star DJs Worldwide Spotlight Show. It's a special one. We have superstar Agbeshi in the building. Also, I would like to say a big shout out to the man like DJ Phil. You've just joined in. Master, you late. Keep sharing. Share to all your contacts for me, please. Black Star DJ Phil, one of my personal favorite DJs. Phil in the building. Also, DJ Black Flavor, the man himself, is also tuning. And the Soul to Soul, DJ Soul to Soul, is in the building. Soul to Soul, big shout out to you. Also, I would like to say a big shout out to you, DJ Afro Jam. Mike Afro Jam is also watching us live. I don't know, Africa, is it Canada you are? I'm not too sure, but big shout out to you wherever you are. And also, oh yes, DJ Black Irish is also watching. Black Irish, thank you for tuning in. Please, if you're just joining in, please do your best to share the link. It's very, very important. Share the link for us. I know that today the time has changed a little bit, so we still waiting for you guys anyways. But please share the link as soon as you come on here. Do share the link for us. We really appreciate it. Before we go back to Quakes, I wanted to touch on the point, Agbeshi. I want to
Yes, sir.
feel at ease. I don't wanna. I don't want you to be too relaxed. I want you to put. I want to make it a bit more. I want to put you on the boiling seat a bit now. Regarding
No
you and
problem.
Mental's issue, regarding the Roro no song, was there any legal battles between you and Medical, and also how is the relationship between you and Medical at this particular moment? That can you elaborate a little bit for us?
Okay, so I'll say that there was not any legal whatsoever to, it was vibe to vibe, because we had the chemistry as artist to artist, and we came up with that very song. So and to say me and Medical, I think ever since I have got back from UK since last November, I haven't had one-on-one proper conversation with Medical till now. I think maybe probably because I have been busy ever since I've been back, because I was locked down in the UK for 8 months, So when I got back, I realized that I need to pick up quickly because things had gone on which I'm not around, so I have to back up quick. So I've been busy, and he's also been busy working. But any day, anytime when I want to vibe, you want to link up, why not?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go on a commercial break, but just before that, since you mentioned the 8-month lockdown in London, let us know how the COVID situation has impacted you, especially as an up and coming artist.
Well, I'll say that being in the UK during my lockdown days, actually today happens to be like a year. I was performing in London. Shout out to Alodia and his team for putting me on. Well, yeah, I think lockdown in the UK was a whole lesson to me. It taught me so many things. It made me understand different way of life, and not waking up every morning and then maybe calling my girlfriend that I want to eat wachi and she'll get it for me. So a lot happened. I had to meet new people, then I did new things, and I learned a whole lot. Especially the business aspect of my career.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
I was able to learn all of that, and I think COVID is not a good thing. It's a big blow to the world, but one way or the other, like they say, it comes back, but you need to make the good out of the bad.
Exactly. You need to make the good out of the bad. I like that positivity. So with that, let's go on a quick break, and then we'll come back and keep talking to the man, Agbeshi.
Blackstar DJs worldwide.
Very nice. Are we back? I don't see. Okay, great.
Great. Do you mind, like, before we continue with the interview, can I play the tune that he said he loves so much, which is featuring Calvin Boy? Do you mind if I play for just 1 minute?
Okay, let's play some of that. Okay.
Calvin Boy again.
Yeah. One Fame Entertainment.
Oh la la.
Benny, need you.
See, I they depend on God Almighty. I know they watch nobody. Them they try to pull we down, but we still they shaky body. Yeah. I they see I'm feeling.
Benny.
Yeah, it no be funny. Anytime them come my way, Nyama will go there for me. By the mention of your name, Baba, enemies got the failure.
Okay, I
Yo,
think we're gonna continue with it. We don't we don't have much time, so let's go continue with the music.
yo, that's
yeah.
I really love that too, man. Like honestly, I love the vibe. I like the way it feels. That's my first time hearing that.
Oh yeah, but to touch on it. So with what happened with you and Medical, and also doing collaborations along with other artists, have you learned your lesson, and also have you putting things together in place that something like that wouldn't happen again in future or something like that?
Well, I think what happened with me and Medical is something that has been going on for years, you know. But rather unfortunately, I would say I was once a victim.
Okay.
But I mean, I learned my lessons in terms of how to project my songs or how to put myself out there, you know. It all boils down on the media, like I said, you know.
Okay.
The media will just have to make sure that when Agbeshi release content, they should be able to, talk about it, promote it, let the world know that, this new breed of an artist from Ghana, this is what he's been put out, they support it, then it goes on and on, you know, with the bloggers and the radio stations and the TV stations. Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, the funny thing is that when I was listening to some of your other music, like Seke, right? There was, I don't know if anyone has ever told you this. Some parts of it, you actually do sound like Medical. A little bit.
Well, I think I should question my dad. So unfortunately, my dad is not alive. Maybe on my way there someplace. He plays on my way for some place. Because I've had that me and Medical. Texture of voice because I have that baritone voice, and it's also got the same.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was listening to Roro, when you were rapping, I thought it was Medical. And when Medical was rapping, I thought it was you. That was funny. Yeah.
Oh, I've had that. Trust me.
But you know who else you sound like? It's Dope Nation. There's at least the vibe, maybe not the voice, but the vibe. I get a Dope Nation type vibe from you. Have you gotten that as well?
Yeah, I've got that. Okay, so should we say the style is ready for ears?
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Right. For dancing as well, yeah.
Yeah, so when the artist is ripe, at least to consume, you can channel it to other voices that you are used to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so let's switch it up a little bit. I know that coming up as an artist in Ghana is not easy. As you have alluded to yourself. I want to understand some of the challenges you've experienced as an artist, right? So I know you're signed to, I think, are you still signed to One Fame Entertainment?
No, I'm not signing any. I'm no more working with them.
Oh, okay. So how long were you with them?
I was with them for 2 years.
2 years. Okay. Do you feel like they helped your career? Do you had a significant impact on your musical career?
My mama told me once that anybody that gives you one CD is a helper. So One Fame coming in, they did their best to put me out there. But you see, there's a foresight for me as an artist.
Mm-hmm.
When we come together as a team or people want to work, and I have certain vision or foresight, and regardless of how energy I might put or you might put, if you don't get the same, vision from you, then it's shaky because this is my whole career that I've been out there. So at a point after we had done our terms of agreement, I realized after doing review of what we have done in the past, I realized that going forward, where I want to see myself wasn't in their picture or wasn't what I wanted. So I just had to let them know that, look, I respect and I appreciate the energy, but rather unfortunately, I can't continue based on this, that, and they knew whatever I said was true. So we had to part ways, not on any grudge, but it was a peaceful one.
Wow. Yeah, Joe, I know you want to jump in, but let me ask this real quick, because that's going to lead to some of the other topics I want to touch on. It's funny because I'm based here in Maryland, and those two other guys are based in UK.
Yeah.
Contracts are very serious, as we know it.
I wanted to touch on that, but
you don't just get out of a contract, right?
Yeah.
And I understand.
It's shocking. When I heard him say that, I was a bit, because that isn't what I was expecting to hear. So,
right. But anyway, let me ask the question right. So, so I know that the vision they had for you was not the same vision you had for yourself, which is enough justification, right? But how was first of all, did you sign a contract with them? And how was the getting out of that process like for how did you handle that with them?
Okay, first then before I got into a contract with them, I had my lawyer, which did a review to whatever terms we were supposed to agree on, from promotion distributions to however how do you call it, the brand activations that we're supposed to do, and what for me to take as an artist, how do you call it, the monthly whatsoever, and then what to put on table as an artist. I did my part, like yes, because I have almost about 2 albums with them that I have forgot about those songs, and I realized that they were not playing their parts in terms of distribute, because I did emphasize on that before starting work. I told them,
fantastic.
My aim is that I want my songs to be all over the place. I want to make sure that distributions are being done, because even if you promise me a house and a car, I know if we don't get revenues, we can never get that house and the car. Also, my call is not the house and the car. My call is distributions and making sure that the works go. Because when the work goes, that I can tell you that Charlie, money is coming over. The house promised me where it is. The car will promise me where it is. But you are not doing the distribution, the brand activation, you are not doing it. And the monthly whatsoever they are supposed to give me, you are not doing it. And I have to manage myself. Look, let me tell you, to be honest with you, I've never sent this anywhere before. I paid for me and Kelvin, but I was with the label, but I paid for that video to make sure I put from TV and so on. I did everything myself. I was going through so many things when I was with them, but I knew it was my last year with them, but I had to hold on tight because I didn't want to preach. So I went through it peacefully, and when it was done, they called a meeting. They wanted to proceed, but I'm like, yo, I'm sorry, but I don't want to tighten myself in a corner where I'll regret. So I'd rather be on my own and be pushing small. Yeah.
That's very, 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 very interesting. When you sound very educated, you sound like you made some, you sound like you made some very smart moves, right?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering as you're speaking, because this is not normal for a lot of up and coming artists, right? They don't protect themselves the way you did, right? So did you have a mentor, as you were coming up, how do you, because it seemed like number one, you had a lawyer, you knew how to get a contract, even securing the record label deal and all that. Did anyone mentor you, or did you just self-learn and know that this is what you're supposed to do?
Well, I think that's of a person that really like to research a lot, and I pay attention a lot. That's that when a teacher walks into classroom, you will not start reading, but trust me, whatever you tell me, I can summarize everything from A to Z and tell you that this is exactly what you mean. So I'm that guy that always wants to learn, and I'm very conscious. Yeah.
I see. Very interesting. Joe, did you have a question, or should I keep going?
Yes, I wanted to just give a shout out to Facebook, people on Facebook and stuff. If you're watching us, please do be aware that you can actually send your questions through as well. If there's a question that you were thinking about that you think we missed out or something like that, please put it on Facebook. We will gladly ask the artists that we speaking to. So please do your best to and put your questions through. And also, please also share, keep sharing. I still can't see you sharing, especially like I can naturally see if you haven't shared or not. So when you come in there, please do share the link. I will really appreciate it. Also, a big shout out to each and everyone. Oh, Elton Quay. I just
Yeah,
just
our official MC. Yeah,
the MC, yeah.
yeah,
Okay,
That's the ZQ.
yeah. This is too. Yeah,
okay, nice one.
Oklahoma City in the house. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll hand you over to you, Quay.
Okay. All right. So Agbeshi, I want us to
Yes,
get
sir.
a little bit into some of the main challenges in the focus on the Ghana music industry, right? Some of the key challenges that you face, because obviously, in your case, I would say you're more of an exception than the norm, right?
Yeah,
A lot of people don't have either the information or they don't have the type of guidance you had. So, but still, even if you do, you're still bound to go through some tough times in the industry. So let me start with this. First of all, how did you even get the opportunity to sign with the record label, right? And you coming up as an artist, right? Building yourself. What were some of your biggest frustrations with the industry?
Well, I think it was just for the fact that getting one to invest in your career or in your talent. Having the talent alone is not all. You can have the talent, but if you don't get people to invest, and investment don't really come with money. Time alone, energy alone is an investment. So getting people to want to listen to me or ready to hear me out speak as an artist was a major, But one thing that I need is that I had something great. I have something good. And anytime I put it on the right table, people would like to,
right.
Is it? But asking what stable or what,
Right.
So I think during my time of going to shows, I had a chance to be on Samini Fest, which is one of the platforms that I must say had gave me leverage. So I performed there that night, and this group of people walked to me that, I think we've heard of you, you're doing good, and we want to work with you. So I had wrote by then, which is Arnold is my childhood friend. We grew up together. We are still friends. And I'm still working with him till now. So, I told them they should talk to him. He's the right person to be talked to. So they spoke to him and actually invited us over to their office at the year, and then they gave us the contract. Actually, no, they were calling. After that, they called for like 2 weeks. And Arnold was telling me that, the people need to call. But he knew we needed them. But I'm like, I don't want to make them feel safe, we need them, so then go. Oh, me too. Actually, me especially, I was like, like trying to. So for 2 weeks, I think the third week, then he's like, Charlie, for make up your mind, make we go see these people. So I said, okay. So I called my lawyer, Mr. Leo. Then he said, okay, we should go and get the contract and come back to it. So we got the contract and went to my lawyer. Then he looked through and everything. He said, no, they are setting, clauses, but regardless, it's a first step. So let's go in. But what he will expect from me is that I need to give him my all, which he also know that me, I don't play with my work at all. Trust me. Anything that I know I'll do musically that will pull me out there, I'll give it all. So, we later on went ahead and then signed the contract. So they had saw me from at a concert, and they heard of my few good works I had done by then. that gave me the chance to sign with them, and we did work for 2 years. And after I left them was when I had my breakthrough song, which is
very nice, very nice. So they did have some impact on that. How do you are you, I know you said, next time we speak to you, you'll be a billionaire or a millionaire. How are you making money now? Are you making money, a lot of money from your music? Are you getting a lot of gigs, performances? Are you getting royalties from your music? What is the situation with that?
Okay, I would say that am I getting money or am I rich?
No, not rich, but are you getting money? Yeah.
Yeah.
Making money. I'm
like
making
how
money.
like how are you making money? How are you mostly making money?
The only thing I'll say, the only thing I'm surviving from right now is my music, so it tells it all.
Okay. Oh, nice.
Okay. So I know we know that Ghana, and this is us trying to understand the music industry more than getting too much into your business, right? We know that a lot of artists in Ghana mostly make money through the performances, right? Gigs and stuff like that. But obviously in other places, not only do they make money off of the performance, they also make money off of music purchase and royalties. And that's why I was trying to see if you're also making, how is that situation? How's the music sales and royalties situation?
So music sales or royalties revenue are usually what comes to me. It's what I know that my YouTube is paying me, my audio is paying me, my iTunes, my Apple Music is paying me, my Spotify is paying me.
Got you.
But let's say Gamro, Musica, not ever since I took off like professionally or into the music system pop, I said to myself, I haven't got anything from them.
Oh wow!
But I'm a full member of Musica and Gamro.
How long have you been with them? How long have you been?
I can show you my IDs right now. You get it? But I don't know how they function. I don't know what they come to play for us as musicians. If I'm right, I know they're supposed to look out for us and make sure we get our royalties or our revenues properly, because we musicians, we are not, our work is not like a work that you might end up getting a pension pay or whatsoever.
Right.
So if the system is not set well for us to survive, let's take these times, for example. We're in times where, I can tell you ever since I got back in September last year, I haven't had any major show to play. And streaming of my songs, I don't know how many people are streaming to my songs, or I can't say that the amount of people streaming my songs right now are what I'm surviving. Probably is what maybe I have saved few years. Is what I'm surviving on now. Now, if the structures are not being put in place for people like that right now, they know so well that these guys are not playing any show right now. How do we survive? How do we even get frontman to compose? So all these things come to play, and I feel that if everyone can let go their ego and pride and discipline to work, everything will play to our satisfaction, because this is it might not be for now, it's me, but you, the Gamro office or however, you give birth, and maybe your son or your daughter will also want to be a musician, and same thing might be done to your child. How would it feel like? So how would you feel like?
Not to cut you. So with that said, do you think Gamro should be cancelled, or like do you think it should be?
If I have the chance, I think I'll change I'll do some how do you call it, shuffling, and then
Mm-hmm.
get new people that are competent enough to work or put things in place. You know. And I'm sorry to say, but look at most of in that realm, the institutions there have this kind of archaic kind of people who are only thinking about themselves alone. You know? But this us, to create music, put words together, and it will make sense.
Yeah.
And for people to consume, it's not easy, you know.
It's not. Yeah.
It's not easy. So you don't play with people's intellectual properties like that, and what is meant to be given to them, you don't give it out.
Right.
Yeah.
But when you talk about things like this, they begin to say that you are and all of that. But the truth is just one.
Yes. Yes.
The truth is just one. You know. We need to change our attitude towards work. You know.
That's sad. So what do you think? Do you think they're not? I'm trying to understand. I know you might not know this, but I just want to get your perspective on it. I'm trying to understand why they are being so in it, because you're not the only artist that's saying this. We've got a few artists that have been saying this on the show, and we are trying to understand where they are falling short. Is it that they are not collecting the money, or is it that they are not giving out the money? What part of the process is being ineffective?
Like I said earlier on, I don't really can't tell what it is, but it's nice. Whoever is working there, whatever you find yourself in that office, sure, there is a reception or a communicator or PR person or whoever to call that Agbeshi, good evening, or Agbeshi's management. Sir, in the year under review, we have these collections of your intellectual property. This is what we've seen, or this is what you've been able to, you've got. Yeah. Okay, within 6 months, we are ready to give you this and that. Then we set up for rolling. You now, if we call to, go tell us anything. You know, when I was locked down in UK, we had a feedback that the arts industry had given some money to people who are locked down, who haven't been active on work or getting money. Trust me, ever since I go back. I mean, they bought a form that I was supposed to fill. My management had filled in my name and everything. Information is there till now. But so I don't get one CD said.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's sad. Joe, are you trying to come in here?
I'll just come in. Well, Joe, you and I'll just come in, briefly. It's not easy. I can see that you have found a way to basically make things work for you, which is something that I think a lot of Ghanaian artists are doing. So in terms of moving forward as an artist, what is it that you think should happen in terms of artists making sure that Gamro or the local people that you've got in Ghana who are supposed to look after you are actually doing what they're supposed to do? From your perspective, what is it that you think needs to be done to make sure that happens?
You see, I did mention earlier on that ego, pride, attitude to work, these three things are major things in us as humans. If you don't control them, someone will be in his office and be like, when you just come, they can't tell me that. That's ego, that's pride, because you think you are there. I have no right to come and tell you this, that.
Right.
And when you keep doing that, it's going to have effect on the work that you're supposed to do, your position as the boss there.
Yeah.
You get me? You're going to have problems. And your problem will not come to only you. It goes beyond throughout the industry and every artist. Get it? So for me, like I said, those are the things. And if the people there are not doing the right things or are not taking their work serious, they should take them off and get right people to do the right job.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Let's go quickly for a quick one. DZQ Live says, he says, is the structure in place? It can't account for the money. That's what he's saying. And also, Selassie has put out there, I don't even understand the use of music anymore. That is from Facebook. And also, DJ So has said, I guess it's for World Bank entertainment loans. Okay.
Just to add to that, I think one of the biggest challenges that we have as Ghanaians is that it's always difficult when we try to have a united front. Yes, it's from every single facet of life. Once we all feel very comfortable in our own little corner, then that is it. Because on the show, we've had producers, we've had artists, we've had DJs, and everybody seems to know what the problem is. But at the end of the day, when it comes to, let's say, artists, even coming together to make sure that music is brought to task, it never happens. So I think, moving forward, that is something that as a rapper and coming artist, you need to look at how within your own community you can start forming, little partnerships or ways together to make sure this happens. Because seriously, we all know what the problem is: infrastructure here and there. We will sit here, discuss all these things all the time. But I think, from the perspective, that needs to happen. My last question is this: as DJs under the lockdown, most of my colleagues have been trying to go on Facebook, on Instagram Live, playing, mostly Ghanaian music. That's what Black Star DJs is all about. But I think one of the biggest challenges that some of my DJs friends have faced is the issue of copyrighted music getting blocked on Facebook. But the biggest problem I have is this: most Ghanaian artists don't even know where their songs end up. The song is sold to a middleman and sold to a third person, ends up somewhere in South Africa, and you are playing the song on social media, the song gets cut off. You even know the artist. You are going to call Agbeshi. Agbeshi, I was playing all the track is cut off. And then what happens is that Agbeshi doesn't even know what is happening. So what is your take on the way this is working? Because as an artist, how do you feel if the song that you've actually produced, you are no longer in control of it? And then how does that work out?
Okay, so my songs all of my songs are monetized under my channel. Every song that has Agbeshi's name on is being monetized, has a copyright to the group of the set of group of people I'm working with. Now, globally, people, most of our artists don't know about the PRS, but I have got the chance to know about it, which UK-wise, when I was in UK, I did plug myself into it. I'm now thinking of plugging myself into the US because I know there's some, when Rorohon came out, most of the DJs that had played Rorohon on their radio shows or however, there's a collection there for me, in the UK too as well. So these are some of the things that most of or some of our artists don't know about. But I have got a chance to get to know about it, and I have plugged in it. The last time I checked, the people that did it for Guru had a few of his songs buzzing in US, which I think he also, when he got into US, I think recently, he was open. He got open to it, and then he has to plug in and make sure he got his connections and so on. So monetizing the works or making sure it goes under the right channel to have the copyright whenever the song is played in America or Tanzania or Yugoslavia is one of the things that we have to pay mind to. Because you can't take my song and go pirate it or whatsoever, because the moment you put it in a system, it tells you that, this song is from so company, and then they own the copyright to it. So even if you use it, I still end up getting my collections.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, before you go down, let me just touch on something quickly. Just a quick one. Big shout out to everyone on Facebook. We really appreciate you guys. Keep sharing. People are now coming in now, but please do your best to share the link. It's very important. We are talking with Agbeshi, upcoming. I'm not sure he's even upcoming. For a while.
But I'm not theater.
He's still climbing. He's in there, climbing up.
My question to Agbeshi, we are DJs, and this is a network for networking for most DJs, Ghanaian DJs worldwide. What can you? I wanted to ask you, what is your relationship with DJs? Do you think DJs are also helping the industry, or not really helping? Like, can you? What are your relationship with DJs at this particular moment? Can you elaborate a little bit?
I'll say DJs are star makers.
Okay.
DJs are star makers, and that's one of the things most or some musicians don't know. It will take, I once had a DJ who actually walked to me and told me like, "Yo, Agbeshi, you have nice vibe, but the only thing that can make a DJ want to play a song over and over is your sound quality. You can only win a DJ if your sound quality is good, because every DJ want to play a sound.
Okay.
That's quality. So ever since, I'm making sure that my records has to be quality, clean enough. Now, secondly, I respect DJs a lot. I put DJs first whenever I'm even writing songs. So I think about it like, if I drop this song, how is Big Joe going to play this song? How is it going to be like? So for me, I think DJs play a major role in artists' life. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So let me go back to that, and then another question on the challenges, and then we'll get to the last session and close out. With I know you mentioned that now you're not with the record label anymore. You're pretty much doing everything on your own. My question is how I know making music and promoting your music, building your brand as an artist, getting the right distribution deals and all of that takes a lot of money. And people don't realize how much money it takes and work, right? So do you have a management team now? Where do you get money to fund all these projects and invest in yourself as an artist and keep going?
Well, I think I have a team that I'm working with. It's just 3-4 members. So when it comes to projects, we channel, because usually what I do is, because I know I'm the head of my team, which is the Agbeshi Music Group.
Right.
So what happens is that whatever we do as a team, the Agbeshi Music Group get paid. Then other things that comes under it goes to whatever to do studio. I mean, God willing, I have my own studio in my house. You can see. So what I do is that I record the songs and then put it before the team. We choose what's trending or what will fit in. Then we call on to the necessary bloggers and then the video directors that we can work with. We put back also, we look into the Agbeshi Music Group brand, what the brand has been able to make in the year and the review, what we have. The same money that goes in from streaming or show or whatsoever is the same thing that we use to do promo and so on, which is not even enough. It's not even enough, because I feel that if there is proper investment or proper team, things can be done more proper and even time-wise. Sometimes you want to release video next week, but because there's no money enough, you have to run a safe to yourself before you get, and time will pass, So all of that is a sort of stress or challenges that we go through, or I'm going through as me and my team. So that's been it, trust me. So for now, it's just me and my team. But just that I've had few people who are coming on right now who also want to invest into the Agbeshi Music brand.
Okay.
We're still looking forward that, things will work out, Me, my whole thing is just not about the money. You can have the money, but if you don't have the strategies and how to make things work, the money will be wasted.
The money will be wasted. Yeah, I agree. So let's talk about the international space, right? You said you were in London. I don't know if you came to perform or you came for another project, but as you know, Ghana music these days is traveling very fast, around the world and outside of Ghana. How are you positioning yourself so that you can capitalize on opportunities that may be available for, artists like you in the UK, in the US, in different parts of Europe, and the rest of the world? How are you positioning yourself to move in that direction as well?
Well, what I want to do, I think the other day I was having a conversation with my team, and I was telling them the fact that I've got the chance to get into the UK, looking forward to get into US as well. But I think my two I want to work with to get the people get involved into my craft and my content is the DJ. I believe in it so much because they go to the parties. If not for lockdown, there are still DJs who also come online and play our music and so on. So I want to be able to work with the DJs across the country. I want to get to know them like personally. I want to be able to be doing specials for them. I want to do jingles. I want to make them know that I want to get them involved in my craft as well as me getting involved into whatever they are doing to promote Ghana music, because without them, I don't think whatever I foresee myself, doing in UK or US or Canada or however work, because the DJ will take content to the people. Even if they keep playing the songs and the people don't know the artist and the people love the song, they will definitely tell you who is the artist. I love this song. You get it. Yeah. So me, I think I want to use this opportunity or this platform to tell all the Ghanaian DJs or anybody that is into promoting musicians or artists to help me and get my song to the rest of the people out there. Play the song to the communities, the areas that you find yourself that that when you play Agbeshi music, the people will be ready to jump to it. Let them get the content. Let's take Ghana music to the people. Yeah.
Amazing.
Just to add to that. So Agbeshi, just make sure that you whitelist Black Star DJs. Okay, what you've said is fantastic. I think our DJs who are going live, hearing you now, will probably want to add your songs to their playlist. So just make sure that at least on social media, Black Star DJs is whitelisted so that we can be able to play your songs with no issues. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm planning to have a section on my Facebook page that I'll pick a day and I'll be doing jingle live for every DJ.
Very nice. I like that. I like that
that's
idea.
Fantastic. So that's a good one. Yeah.
You mention your name.
That's a good one because as DJs, I think a lot of DJs have issues with that. Claiming that when they help artists that they blow up, going back to them, asking for even a jingle becomes some sort of a huge wahala. So that is a very, very good one there. And yes, definitely, Black Star DJs will be very happy promoting your songs. Yes.
If a DJ is watching me right now and feels he or she wants me to do very special something for him or her, why not? You can just inbox me. Just inbox me. You see, I'm so DJ. I want you to do this for me. Why not? I'll do it.
Fantastic.
I'll do it quick.
So be ready for
there at the sleep.
Yeah.
So Agbeshi, I don't know how much you already know about Black Star DJs.
Yeah.
But we are a very big network of the top Ghanaian DJs all over the world. US, UK, all over Europe, and we just keep growing. And what we're trying to do is be part of the process of building and developing artists like yourself on the international scene. And so because we are here, we know that there's a lot of opportunities for Ghanaian artists. Some of us do events. We know that we are close to the promoters. We are close to some of the record labels. We have relationships with that. So there's a lot of opportunities that we can unearth for Ghanaian artists. So what we will do is maybe we may try to organize a meeting separately after this, maybe sometime next week with you and your team, and see how Black Star DJs can support you or how we can support each other, to take your music to the world. Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. But one more question, and I think we're going to wrap it up. What's next for? Well, before that, who do you want to do a collaboration with? Right now in Ghana and also internationally? You're one each. Who are you dying to do a collaboration with?
That you have done it.
I want to do it. Oh, yeah, who wants that?
Because that's deep, That's deep. That's because I have so many people I want to collaborate with. So many of them. Yeah.
I need just one of them. The top one, the one that you want to the most.
I want to work with Angelina Kidjo.
Wow. Very nice.
Yeah.
I wish to have her on one of my hip hop African songs,
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice. How about in Ghana? Who do you want to work with in Ghana?
I think doing something with Sarkodie won't be bad.
Sarkodie, okay. Very nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Can I touch on something quickly?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think first, I know we're wrapping it up. So before we wrap it up, I wanted to ask Agbeshi, your new project, which is you had a new project out, which is circulating the new music that you've done. Can you talk about it briefly for us quickly?
Okay.
Like, what was that? What the idea was about? Can you express when you recorded it, when you released it, and where to get it and stuff? Can you just give us a little brief information about your new project, please?
Okay, so the new song is entitled No Worries.
Okay.
And the rationale behind that song was to the fact that I realized that we musicians in a whole, sometimes we tend to, be kind of one way when it comes to, writing music. Everybody would love to talk about, if I'm right to say, bomb and breast, woman, and all of that, which is
it's Valentine's Day. What's a feel free right now?
Yeah. So in order to not to be like the usual artists will say, I feel there's so much to talk about. There's so much content. Like I said earlier on, I want to be able to speak for the voiceless. There's a whole lot of content if we look around, not just only the bomb and the breast, but there's more to talk about. People are going through things. Today being a day like this, somebody day where you wish say you go buy flowers and give your girlfriend, but you don't get money.
Yeah, it's true.
It's a situation. Somebody day you want taking woman go dinner. Somebody won't buy chicken set, put for oven inside. Get.
Some of us can't even go anywhere. So whether you got the money or not,
somebody day right now,
you have to stay at home.
Somebody day right now.
Go to a restaurant. So
somebody day right now in boyfriend leave him today. As Vows Day, they broke up like proper.
Oh my God.
All of these situations. So when you listen to the song, say, "Hey, my brother, you no get money, so you did worry. Waiting you go eat. Auntie Sarah, Sister Hannah, you marry long ago, but still you be buried. Okay, something. Landlord is coming. See you no get money. She say you are hiding. I say, what are we living for? Oh, yeah, follow me, make we go.
Yeah.
Come on, we go party. Oh,
Nice one.
And say, bouger. So, the song is actually telling you that. So, regardless of your problem, forget you have your life. So, enjoy it to the fullest. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Strong message. I like that a lot. Joe, so I think what we'll do is as soon as we wrap it up, maybe let's queue up a few of his songs and do maybe like 3 or 4 sets at the end. So we'll give people a taste of what his music. I really love your music. I think that if he has the right support, you can take it far. So my last question for the day is, if you had the opportunity to talk to Ghana government about the music industry, what are the 2 or 3 things you will request that are absolutely necessary to take Ghana music to the next level, past Nigerian music?
I think
Why Nigeria? Why Nigeria?
I think first I would like to tell my president to take our art industry serious, because Ghana music is one of the biggest exports for Ghana. Trust me, is one of the biggest. From the number to 3, I can say Ghana music is the second or even the third, if it's not the first. So take our art industry serious. The second, structures that has to be put together for us to make sure that tomorrow, in the next 30 years, if Agbeshi is not doing music, or Kwame Eugene or Kelvin Boy or Famia is not doing music again, he can survive, and his kids can also survive. That structure has to be put in there. These are the things I would love to tell my president.
Absolutely, that's absolutely, and that's some of the same things we will request as well. So, Joe, before I wrap it up, any comments, any questions we haven't answered on social media?
Today, I didn't really get questions today. People are just really
So,
just
no problem.
One person wants to Agbeshi to know that he should be ready for over 300 DJs.
I'm ready.
Go back. That's what he wants. So anyway,
yes,
I'm ready for them.
Yeah. So, like I said, we are trying to take. Sometimes, the already established artists, sometimes at least they act like they don't need this kind of help. But we are a very new organization. We just started a few months ago. And we are really looking to make a huge impact on the Ghana music industry, especially outside of Ghana. And so we are definitely, Joe, I think right after this, Agbeshi, if we can schedule a time with you next week, if you're open to it, your management will talk to our management, and we kind of talk through just various ways we can begin to support, not just you, but, artists in general. We can start with you and see where we go with that. All right.
I think Eddie K is asking if we can ask him to share his email address.
Social media and where people can find your music, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to get on my social media page, it's Agbeshi Music. Agbeshi, AGBESHIE, with music to it. AGBSHIE with music attached to it. So follow me on all social media platforms, Agbeshi Music, and the email is agbeshi@gmail.com. agbeshi@gmail.com.
agbeshi@gmail.com. And with that, I want to say big thank you, Agbeshi, for coming on the show. We really enjoyed the conversation. Not just learning about you, but the Ghana music industry and some of the challenges you faced yourself as an artist. You have a lot of potential. I keep saying, I think you should keep working hard. I like the fact that you're you seem very woke, and you seem like you have a very good work ethic. So we can only support from this side. We say keep going, and we know that the sky is the limit. All right. So
thank you. Because you are in the US right now. If I come US this year, if I not say.
First time you come UK, you have more links. So to channel, no worries.
And there's another airway gang behind you.
Yeah. Of course, Charlie, no worries, bro.
Right now, you say, Afokujo, it be proper airway gang.
Next time you come, will link up. Okay, so let's take it from here now. I think we've just
and Joe, get ready with Agbeshi's music so that we just play like 3 or 4 continuous.
Okay, but before that, before we end the show, I would like to say a big shout out to Mike Afro Jam, top DJ.
Netherlands,
the Netherlands man himself. Shouts to you, DJ Mike Afro Jam. Please go check him out. He's very good.
And the kid is also in the house. Yeah.
Also in the building. And CD. I don't know.
Yeah, CD. Yeah.
CD is also. Yeah. I think he's really very music. Sorry, the interview. You wanted to ask a question, but I can't really get your question right. So I think we finished with the interview. So unfortunately, CD, I can't touch on your question. So please bear with us. And also, Star DJ is also watching. Big shout out to you, Star DJ. Soul to Soul, God bless you. Thank you, brother, for tuning in. Dizzy, everyone that tuned in, thank you so much. So we're ending the show now. Thank you. Quakes.
All right, thank you. The man himself, Agbeshi, hit upon hit. Guys, check him out. So let's see, take us to commercial break. Stay tuned. Stay on. We'll talk.
Across the world, coming together to create the largest online Ghana music platform.
This is how we do each and every time. Black Star DJs worldwide.
Black Star DJs worldwide.
Although I love you for my heart, I don't go lie, I want you for my heart. And then you reassure me.
Black Star DJs. All your top Ghanaian DJs worldwide.
That's right, shut down the background.
Ghana songs for worldwide. Let's go.
Follow the Black Star DJs movement on Facebook and Instagram. Black Star DJs worldwide. Visit our website now to book top Ghanaian DJs for your next event. Anywhere in the world. At www.blackstardjs.com. Let's go, Ghana.
One time, maybe song for my people. Make us sing this song for my people, for my people, for my people. One time, maybe song for my people. Yeah. Agbeshi. Mommy on the beat. And we got boss. Your boyfriend leave you, so you they cry. Shady, you they think. Hey, my brother, you not get money, so you they worry. Wait till you go eat. Auntie Sarah, Sister Hannah, you marry long ago, but still you be body. August something, landlord is coming. Till you not get money, you are. I say forget the worry, so oh yeah, follow me, my people.
Oh yeah.
We go, oh, oh. If you feeling anything, oh yeah, follow me, man, we go. Come on, we go, party, oh. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, bouger, 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 that's it, that's it, that's it, that's it, bouger, 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 bouger. Any challenger, who are you? You are who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Any challenger, who are you? You are who are you? 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 No worries. Life no be hard. No problem. If I call you, they can. Surely, one day we go happy. The people where they love you, we be them no go there.
Let's start DJs worldwide.
Oh yeah, follow me, man, we go. Come on, we go. Oh, oh. If you feeling anything, oh yeah, follow me, man, we go. Come on, we go. What? Feel, swat, ewe, gang, boss, apoa, otonono, apoa, otonono, apoa, apoa, apoa,
That's right. That's right.
Sister Kus, Mami Wadi, no. Wadi, no. But then Mami Wadi, yeah, Roro, no. Roro, yeah, Roro, yeah, Roro, yeah, Roro. I say, yeah, Roro, yeah, Roro, yeah, Roro. I'm all Roro, yeah, Roro. Make a dream a church first. My mood high, I know they want verse. Some girl won't do, make a dream a trust nest. This song no they make any sense, but after we go see the difference. Like see with defense. Forget to blog yourself on the coins. Who come first? Who come next? Who come last? Who come last?
Come on.
Worry me. So why me? I me. Fast one to my.
Who wants to be first for that, about Charlie?
Another woman DJ.
Next up is Bar June, man.
DJ. You see
See the
Oh
fire
yeah, brother. It's a big tune, man. I love it.
Blast our DJs worldwide.
Bring capture, so when they be drop there, when they be drop there, before you say,
That's my song right here.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be telling the serious fact. I'm back to man. When the party is there, you know. Then boom.
Only high court. See the song make many go nuts. Can you believe or not? It be shot on shot. The song will be mixed. It is something wrong. I mean, the vibe no they wear condom, but the girls go to shoot bomb. If you see me, she as a tom tom. But give it to me, I really wanna jump on. DJ Danny, come and turn the bell on my cause when they beat drop there, when they beat drop there.
It's okay.
It's okay. When you say,
Okay.
when you say, when they beat drop there. When you say, it's okay. When you say, when you say, Charlie actually say we know they can play. This no be Charles Kelly, no be Tom play. Cause they be see how to go play and pay. I was spread on the street like some birthday cake. I say you know my face. Even if I am gonna
Daddy, the Holland people want to take you. They say you are coming to Holland, so.
Okay, very nice, very nice. Boss, kudos. Your song is serious.
That's fantastic.
Your song is serious. Yes. And with that, Charlie, we salute you. Keep doing what you do. We will support you. Joe, I beg, talk to one behind the scenes. Let's get a date for next week so that we don't forget. But to everybody that's watching, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to check out this man, Agbeshi. Good music, straight vibes. You can't go wrong with that. All the DJs that are watching, let's support this guy. This is what Black Star DJs is all about, right? So we'll send you more information and his music through our networks. Agbeshi, we salute you. Keep doing what you do. To everybody else, until the next Spotlight show, happy Valentine's Day to everybody.
Next week Sunday, yeah.
Next Sunday. I think, yeah. Oh, by the way, just so they know, next week we are talking to the legendary DJ Mensa.
And the following week,
yes. So,
and the following week is the legendary DJ Black.
Yeah, exactly. So we have some big ones coming up. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you, boss. We appreciate you. Keep doing what you're doing. We'll go work with you. All right, boss.
I will just stay there for 2 minutes.